Good morning. Here are the developing stories. My name is Remy Allen. No fewer than 100,000 police officers attached to very important persons and politicians will be withdrawn and redeployed to core policing duties, including counterinsurgency operations, as part of a strategy to rout the terrorists rampaging across the country. President Bola Tinubu ordered the withdrawal of police officers at a security meeting attended by service chiefs and Director General of the Department of State Services. A statement by the President's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, said VIPs requiring protection will now be assigned armed operatives from the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps instead of the police. An estimated 100,000 policemen are attached to VIPs and politically exposed persons across the country, while fewer personnel are available for public protection. Meanwhile, the Commissioner of Police, Katsina Command, Mr. Bello Shehu, has directed the coordinator of the School Protection Squad to activate all school protection mechanisms to strengthen the safety of students and staff in schools. This is contained in a statement by the State Police Public Relations Officer Abubakar Liu in Katsina. Shehu explained that the move is in line with the directives of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, to prioritize safety and security around educational institutions. The Commissioner ordered the deployment of additional resources to ensure security, especially in educational institutions in the state. Shehu called on the public to intensify efforts in supporting crime-fighting measures of the command to safeguard schools and communities in the state. President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed his administration's determination to eliminate terrorists and bandit groups tormenting the northern region, saying no region of the country will be left to bleed while his government watches. Speaking at a function in Kaduna, Tinubu also pledged to reverse the long-running economic decline of the north, expressing optimism that the region is on the verge of a major turnaround with the anticipated rollout of crude oil from the Kolmani fields and other emerging oil prospects across the region. The president, who was represented by the Speaker, House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, said the North is facing one of the gravest tests in the country, a corrosion test in its history, a corrosion of security, a collapse of communal ethics, and a distortion of the moral compass that once held its communities together. He warned that Nigeria cannot prosper when a key part of its national body is paralyzed, stressing that the North's stability is essential to the peace and progress of the entire federation. And back home, schistosomiasis is emerging as a serious health threat in Ikpogun, an agricultural community in the Federal local government area of Ondo State. Rising infection rates among children and adults have raised alarms about limited access to clean water and insufficient medical care. Omori Olagbeji visited Ikpogun to investigate and confirm the situation. The report.
Schistosomiasis is a paralytic disease prevalent in tropical and subtropical areas, poses a significant health risk in communities with limited access to clean water and sanitation. It affects millions across Africa, including Nigeria, and is recognized as a major neglected tropical disease. In Ikpogun, an agrarian community of over 40,000 people in the Federal local government area, Ondo State, schistosomiasis has become a serious burden. Located about 17 kilometers from Akure, the Ondo State capital, the community has a high number of residents suffering from this chronic illness. At Ayo Grammar School, a key public school in Ikpogun, 46 students came forward to register for government assistance, while many others chose to keep their health conditions private.
We just have to visit your grammar school here in Ekbogu to confirm if truly this schistosomia disease truly exists. It exists because we got here not up to 5 minutes. We told the school principal while we were here just to confirm if we have students that are still having this disease in them. And before you know it, the student came out. As I'm speaking with you, about 46, if not more, put down their names, expecting the government to come to their aid.
A major concern is that many affected children are not receiving adequate treatment. Some are unaware that schistosomiasis is curable, while others have only taken medication once during government interventions without follow-up doses. The school principal, Ayodele Akinfolashi, confirmed that the disease is widespread among the students and has become a serious concern for the school's management.
It has been long I got aware of schistosomiasis issue. I work here that for 2016, 17, 18. So since then, this disease has been affecting the students. So up to now, so you know the large number that we affected now. So the thing is here existing. We are just appealing to the government to help us out.
A visit by Osrc to the community's primary health clinic showed that the schistosomiasis outbreak has been ongoing for some time, according to clinic records.
This is the Akpomo River, the major source of water supply to the residents of Ekbogu community. However, it is alleged that this same river is a major cause of a disease called schistosomiasis, the one that is affecting the large number of residents in this community.
Health workers warn untreated schistosomiasis causes blood in urine, abdominal pain, and cancer risk.
The infection happens when people come in contact with fresh water that contains tiny larval forms of the parasite. This larvae are released by freshwater snails, which are the intermediate host. Once the larvae penetrate in the skin, they grow into adult worms and settle in the blood vessels where they start reproducing eggs. Some of these eggs get trapped in organs like the liver, intestine, bladder, and this is what causes the major health problems. If schistosomiasis is not treated, it can lead to serious complications. In intestinal schistosomiasis, people may experience chronic abdominal pain, diarrhea, blood in stool, and even long-term liver and spleen enlargement.
Many residents believe the root cause of the schistosomiasis outbreak is not poor hygiene, but the lack